It's the year 2019, and zombies flood the streets. The moment we've all been waiting for, playing video games, watching movies, all about the apocalypse, all training for this moment, and this moment is now. What are we, the guardians, the defenders of Earth, sworn to protect mankind, do in a situation where evil engulfs the entire world? My guardians come to me, they're like, Spider Dude, what's the move? To which then I respond, it's what we've always done. Is what we're gonna continue to do. Survive. How's it going, guys? My name is Spider Dude, and today I got a super sick video for you guys. It's a pretty long video, one of my longer videos I've ever done. It just kept progressively getting longer and longer, and so I'm sorry I tried to post this a lot sooner, but being that I got so long, like it just didn't come out till now. So this is the new series I'm basically gonna be working on, where it's the Guardians versus the Zombie Apocalypse, and like I want to do it in like a systematic, like how we would survive. Like, so I want each episode to go over like a set period of time and to progressively build like our camp and build our like our resources and survival and like, you know, armory and all that stuff, so that we can like, you know, pretty much protect mankind in the zombie apocalypse. Like that's what the Guardians would do. That's what our mission would be. And with that being said, the video's gonna be long enough already, so I'm gonna stop talking and get straight to the testing. Enjoy, guys. So I found this door in the scrap. So I'm like, all right, this is a perfect testing thing. Another one. Now I'm just having fun. Alright, first test. So this is not supposed to be like your #1 weapon. This is supposed to be just a weapon that's just like, it's just the first thing we try to have. If I were to try to strike this zombie in the head, hopefully it holds up and doesn't like break. This is just wood. It's not like a zombie skull, but at the same time, obvious. I mean, that's not good. Yeah, so, I mean, it works. Take this thing and then you're good. Ooh. Cool. I wonder if you could throw like a tomahawk. That'd be sick. I doubt it though, maybe. It's not heavy enough. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I think it works. Alright, next. The lighting is so much better in here, it's ridiculous. Alright, so, yeah, so we got ourselves a quick, easy, and effective weapon. That's the weapon I can make first. Show the Guardians how I made it, and then they can start making them for themselves. They can work on that while I start working on some other weapons. So, that's just a quick, easy, trash throwaway weapon. The next one is the one I made. I think is pretty cool, and it's this right here. This is a sidearm. I would make this pretty much for everybody. The last one was kind of like a Mark 1. This is a Mark 2. It kind of almost resembles a tonfa to some degree, a little bit. Would be kind of afraid of this kind of spinning around. It's got zombie blood all over it. You don't want that anywhere near you. And that's another thing I wanted to point out as well. When you're making these weapons, yeah, it's dangerous, but a lot of these weapons are actually dangerous in themselves for the user. These aren't like professionally made weapons, so you have to keep in mind that you could get hurt using your own weapons or carrying your own weapons. So I'll leave that for later, because we can just hang these up and leave them in our base or wherever it is that we're camping out and just pick them up as needed. But to travel with them and stuff, we got to figure out ways to keep them from cutting us, because yeah, you don't want to get cut and get infected and have to deal with all that stuff. So anyways, it's basically like an ice pick when you can kind of like thrust, and at the same time you could stab. I put this little notch here, and then that way you can like generate a lot more force and power as you like stab into the zombies. I like this one. This is kind of the best way to use it. You pull it out and you just stab it in the side of the head. Just pull it out, you know what I'm saying? So you got that. You go, you can switch it up if you really wanted to. This is the same thing. This is not so much the ice pick part. The point of it is, if you needed some extra like range when you thrust, it's the same principle as this, but at the same time, it also can be used as a stabbing on the top of the head. Try this out. Man, that piece fell out. What the heck? I gotta put this in better. Yeah, you nail it in. It's weird and kind of scary because the punching bag is back here. It's just like bouncing back and forth. Like it's actually alive. Cool. Well, anyways, this part for sure works. Cool. So, the sidearm. Real easy, real effective. You don't want to do that. That's definitely not the move. That's the move, bro. Okay, cool. Sidearm effective. Fix that piece, should be good. So the next weapon I'm pretty excited to show you guys. Now pretty much all of our Guardians will have the side weapons, the sidearms. That's just one we'll just always have on us, just in case our main weapons break. We have this as a backup. That's what that is. Now, for each Guardian, I made a specific weapon for them that I thought would be cool for planning wise and kind of come up with cool ideas and like strategies. This is a weapon that I made for, believe it or not, Dusk. The D-Axe. And then boom, I also got a spike at the back. So like with that extra, this is like a heavy piece of steel right here. But that extra weight will make it be able to work. So I secured it together with metal clips. You know, same way as I did with my shin splitter. Cut it here, boom, boom, tied it, made it tight. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's test the spike. Oh, it goes in so easy. That's cool. How does it come out though? Maybe put a spike at the back. You can stab people in the face. It's pretty cool. Heck yeah, dude. We need to do some damage tests with this thing. I'm gonna see what I can do to try to break it. Also, I fixed the sidearm, the pickaxe part, so we can try that out. I think you could be able to throw this. That's the thing I'm thinking about. The javelin. Yeah, man. That works, dude. Dude, I wonder if you could throw this. The chances of this is going to be extremely slim. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely do a lot more testing with this tonight and just try to see if this can survive. I want to know how much damage that this can withstand. Because if it can, and if this is that easy to make, I'll make a lot more of these if I can possibly do that. So next one, that one's pretty good, but the most powerful weapon I have is this one right here. Yes, sir. It is a spear thing. I haven't really tested it, but I feel the most confident with this. Especially if I were to fight, because you gotta remember, we'll be fighting zombies for sure, you know? And they're pretty easy to herd or kind of like maneuver around. But you're also gonna end up fighting like humans too. And if they kind of come at you, then like this is a pretty solid weapon to like keep yourself safe. Like you can like keep people back. Like the spear is like one of the most powerful weapons ever made, man. Like they're the easiest to use and probably the most effective. You know, you don't gotta be like a world-class, you know, martial artist to be able to wield a spear. You just poke, swing, and stab. Like keep that big. Hit the legs, hit the face. You know, so if you want to fight humans, they're trying to take away your stuff. This is the thing I would use. Basically, what I took was a knife that I found. It was a broken knife. It was a kitchen knife. It was broken at the handle. Add these little like design features, this little like curvature here to make it more, because it kind of came over and it was too big. So now it's like less surface area and it just punctures like a rhino's horn. So yeah, so we can test this out real quick. So we're all fighting zombies, right? You know, Switch's out here doing his thing. Dust over here got his dust axe. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like trying to figure out something, and I'm about to get cornered. Like I'm slicing people with, I'm doing stuff with my secret weapon, and then I don't notice behind me is like another, you know, walker like creeping up on me, trying to catch me. I'm like, but I don't see him. But Edge is like, Julian, but I can't hear him. I'm so focused on the mission. So he's like, dude, I gotta throw this. But he's surrounded. He's got like 3 zombies coming on him, about to attack him. He's just like, crap. How can I fight these 3 and save Julian at the same time? Well, that's when I thought, okay, gotcha, dude. He's fighting the guys. Backs him off, turns around, and realizes he needs to save me by throwing the spear. He twists this around, slices the one guy, switches around, throws it, and you got this weapon, which is just this is another spear essentially with the lanyard. It's pretty cool, so you don't lose it. So boom, he throws the thing and stabs the zombie in the head perfectly because he's got perfect aim. And I turn around, I'm like, oh, I was like, whoa, thanks, dude. You could have stabbed me, man. Careful out there. He turns around, like, no, you're good, you're good. He's just thrusting in their faces. Zombie, zombie, zombie. This is definitely a two-handed, like a kind of deal. So I take the spear, throw him the spear, catches the spear, stab the other guy, pulls this one out, slice that dude in the face, back in the thing. Dang, I already bent it. Yeah, this is strictly for thrusting. If I can basically make something like some sticks, like I could probably do that. I could probably take these nails, essentially, something along these lines, and strengthen it. And it might lose its cool factor, which kind of sucks, but it would be more of an effective weapon, and that's what matters. Yeah, I can just wedge these in here, and then that way, as it tries to move back and forth, it won't. But like I said, it won't look as cool. But, you know, life over looking cool, you gotta make the decision. I'll leave that to Edge, you can decide. I wanna make sure that this is a good spear. I barely went through it. Woo! That was really in there. That was really effective. That was sick. It went like this far in. I mean, it's a spear, but it's because it's aluminum. It's so heavy that like it just like all that velocity just travels, bro. Ah, my toe. That's my toe. My toe. But this wrapping it around the top doesn't really work. I got that wrong. That's my bad. I should have wrapped it in the other way around, so that way it would travel and pull as it travels instead of going backwards. That's a design flaw. That's my bad. I apologize. I messed up. But yeah, that's why we're testing these things out to find out, you know what I'm saying? I had one day, I had 24 hours to make these weapons, guys. I mean, come on, dude. Cut a ninja some slack, bro. Can you watch Black Panther? Not good. Yeah. I can feel it starting to break. It's the last one, maybe two. You can hear it. I'm cutting a little higher. Hopefully not hit my wall on the other side. It's a powerful weapon. It just needs to be built better, for sure. The weight alone makes this thing super powerful. And look at this thing, man. It's like the size of my hand. Imagine this size, just right in my face. Even my chest, dude. Like, come on, man. That big. Where's my sidearm? It broke. This one broke too? Oh no, it did. Oh, I missed. Ah, I got bit. God, no. No, why? Stupid zombie. I still missed. It bit me again. Get off me. Get off. There it is. Oh, dang, dude. I got killed. Alright guys, we're equipped. We can at least go on a few different missions. First and foremost, we need more tools so I can start making more things. So we got to go to Home Depot, and you know for a fact there's gonna be a ton of walkers, there's gonna be a ton of survivors. That place is the place to be. So like we need to be prepared. So obviously you guys know I make split bow, like out of PVC. It's super easy. I got a ton of it here, and like all you would need is like a campfire to melt the PVC and just fold it how you need. Just get a string, make a couple arrows, super easy, really easy. So here's the plan. Specialized got the bow, and I have him and Edge, cover us. They'd be in the back, kind of watching out for strays, and then Edge can just, watch behind and just keep him safe if he gets surrounded. You know what I'm saying? Provide that melee ability. Like I said, we would all have our sidearms and be able to, do some melee stuff. I'm not saying that Split wouldn't have any melee. And actually, he's actually like super into the screamers right now. Like the boy loves a screamer, so this is pretty much what I would make him. I just make him 2 of these, you know. So maybe instead of his sidearm, he would have 2 of these on him, plus screamer stuff. So like, yeah. So with that being said, you know, I have them in the back, you know, protecting the front, and then I would have Dusk running in with this bad boy, and he would essentially be the tank. And, you know, not to use him as bait or anything like that, but like he's like the first of it. This is like the most powerful weapon we have. I thought that the spear would be. The spear is very good and really good. The most powerful weapon against humans for sure, but against walkers, like this is it, and this can do well against humans as well. So I would have Dusk leading, and then I would be in the back, kind of like giving Dusk cover. But at the same time, you guys haven't seen my weapon yet, which I'm about to show you. But you know, I would be the one making sure, like, you know, guiding us and trying to decide on what we need and assessing the area and kind of making the plan of how we're going to get the materials we need to start making more awesome tools and awesome weapons and just equipping ourselves with the things that we need. So Dust would have my back, and then I would be using this weapon. Now my weapon is super sick. I'm going to show you my weapon. You guys ready for my weapon? I'm super excited for it. You guys know I love swords, so you know I had to do it right. And whoop-da! I made a razor katana. It's extremely light, extremely dope. I'm in love with this thing. I mean, it is really inexpensive, extremely inexpensive, and it's really sick. It's just a bunch of razor blades made into a katana, basically. And what's dope about this thing is that it's kind of like a throwaway weapon. It didn't take too many materials to make, so like I could have like multiple of these, and I would probably make a bunch of them. It's kind of like the sidearms. I'd make a bunch of these for everybody to use. The only problem is that I found is really, really effective. If you guys follow my Patreon, you might have seen that I had a test video where I tested out. It was super dope, and it worked really well. I'm really surprised how well it worked. I'm really surprised how cool it looks. And yes, I don't think this would be that great for zombies. I think if maybe I put like a spearhead here and I like, nah, dude, it's not worth it. It's not. I don't see this being really effective against zombies, to be honest. I thought it would be, and I have a coconut to try to see if we can cut it with a coconut, but I don't think it's gonna cut. But we can definitely try it out and see. But I will tell you this: against survivors, this is dope. This is an insane weapon, and that's the thing about swords. Swords are made to fight, not like if you watch Scholar Grimm's videos. Dude's dope. Swords aren't made to like fight everything. Swords are made specifically to fight humans because they have the best. You know, they have the speed to stop humans. If a human comes in with their arm, you just cut them, you know what I'm saying? If they come in with their weapon, you just cut them, you know what I'm saying? You can switch it around, you can like psych them out, there's a lot of opportunities you can do to stop a human with a sword. Against a zombie or another monster, you know, like a hard skull, you have to kill only by killing the skull. Like, it's not something I want to count on. But if there's other survivors, I'll be like, yo guys, you know, relax, I'm like, guys, hold up. Guys, what's up? And they're like, yo, we're trying to get some stuff. What do you guys got? I'm like, we don't got a lot of stuff. They're like, okay, you're lying. Because look at that sword you have. That's a super sick sword. That weapon is dope. You guys have a cache or something. We want what you got. I'm like, bro, back up, dude. You don't want to fight us. Come on, man. Like, back up. And they're like, nah, bro. So they come at you, and I'm like, shwa, shwa, shwa. You know what I'm saying? Go for the head, turn around, cut the leg, and it's like a katana, dude. You just come in and pull. This thing is really dangerous. You might like cut the bone off, but that's a huge gash you're gonna be bleeding, dude. You know what I'm saying? They could definitely cut off a finger. And especially in the zombie apocalypse, just getting cut alone, like not everybody has antibiotics and not everybody can survive with these things. So like getting a flesh wound is something that you have to like avoid like at all costs, you know what I'm saying? Just getting injured in general is something you have to avoid at all costs. It's also like a tool. So I want to be able to use it to like, you know, cut ropes and trees and things like that, things I have to cut in a situation. Say, for example, someone's trying to like jump and hang themselves and I'm like, oh God, I'm like, no. Something like a rope is in the way of our success. I want to make sure that this sword at least could be able to cut it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, without further ado, let's give it a test. That's pretty easy. But yeah, alright, next. Okay, so it's a little windy, I apologize for that. It actually feels really nice, I'm not gonna lie. But we got a coconut, we're gonna see if the razor katana can cut through it. Now you guys saw in my Patreon video, it cut through watermelon, no problem. Piece of cake, I have another watermelon, try something else on that. Because you guys know I can cut it with that. If you haven't seen it before, There it is, there you go, check it out. So let's see if this thing can cut a coconut. And I'm not exactly sure if this is like the same in density as a human skull, but I know it's somewhere close. And that is a no. Definitely a no. It definitely took a chunk out of it. Move it that way, yeah. Spirit of Falcon. Oh, you're gonna get there! Alright, next we got this thing, DX. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Let's do something else first. Let's work our way up to this one. Yeah, I can rock with that. There we go. Melon. I feel like Gallagher up in this booth. That's easy. Will this kill a zombie? Right here. Place your bets in the comments. Is it gonna go through or not? That was easy. I didn't even try. Yep, this is basically my favorite weapon. So yeah guys, if you guys like these kind of videos, don't forget to leave a like. If you guys want to see me do more Guardians versus Zombie Apocalypse style stuff, and continue this episode, make sure, like I said, just give me good feedback, any ideas that you guys might have that you would try to create to make something awesome to survive the zombie apocalypse if you were on our team. Yeah, so leave your comments, leave your ideas and things like that, and I'll continue building and creating. And as I said, this is going to get more progressive, it's going to be more effective, and we're just going to continue this scenario and just keep building on this and try to see where we go as like a colony or like a tribe or whatever. Walking Dead style. And I know you guys want to see me make like cool weapons and like break things and blow things up and stuff like that. And I know I like having fun. I like to challenge myself, and I like to see myself do like cool, resourceful like missions, and just, you know, I train on the regular as a hero. Like I try to get, you know, my parkour, my martial arts, like my inventiveness, you know, my creativity, all that is just to make myself the better hero that I can be. And it's a lot of fun to do those kind of things. And these kind of projects are awesome because it's definitely a fun challenge to, you know, see what my mind can come up with. But yeah, guys, so don't forget to leave a comment on any of these weapons that you want to name. You want to name the harpoon, split shots, screamer sticks, the sidearm, I like the sidearm, and then the DX. I might just call it the DX. I might not need a name for that one. But if you guys think of a better name, then let me know. Skull splitter, whatever. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy and let Sprite Sense be with you.
Sasuke would do better, but that's not bad.
Oh, you saw Sparks?
Oh, sh.
I would go ham, but I don't want to lie. I have to clean this mess. I would just be like, ah! Alright, one time. Now I'm gonna go this way, man. You ready?
No. I'm this way, man.
I have to.
Hey, man.
I have to.